My name is Andrea, and today I'm sharing a simple and delicious recipe for lemon pecan bread. And as always, I'll make sure to leave the recipe in the description box. So let's get started. I have 3/4 of a cup of canola oil in my bowl, and to that I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And then I'm just gonna mix it together. Next, I'm adding my eggs one at a time, and my eggs are at room temperature. Anytime you're baking, you're gonna wanna make sure that all of your cold ingredients are at room temperature. Next, I'm adding in 1 cup of full fat sour cream. This bread is gonna be really moist with that oil instead of the butter and the sour cream. This is gonna be such a moist and delicious bread. So I'm adding it in, and you're gonna give it another mix. Next, I'm adding in some lemon zest, and this is a little over a tablespoon of lemon zest. And I'm gonna add in 1/2 teaspoon of lemon extract. This is totally optional. You don't have to add in lemon extract if you don't want to. And then you're just gonna give it another stir or mix. And next, I'm adding in my flour that I have whisked with baking soda and salt, and I'm just pouring that into the wet mixture. And you're gonna give it another mix. Okay, so my batter is ready to go. Just gonna set it to the side, and now we're gonna work on our streusel topping. Okay, so we're just gonna combine all of the streusel toppings into one bowl. I have some packed brown sugar, tablespoon of flour, got some chopped pecans, and 2 tablespoons of softened butter. And I'm just gonna mix everything together. Whoops, I almost forgot to add my cinnamon. So that is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, I've got that streusel topping all combined and ready to go. Just setting it to the side, coming back to that batter, and I am going to put 1/2 of the batter in my 8x4 baking pan, and I've got it lined with parchment paper. Okay, so now that I have 1/2 of that batter in that loaf pan, I'm adding 1/2 of that streusel topping right on top, and then I'm just gonna repeat the layers. Okay, so this is ready to go into the oven. I have my oven preheated to 325 degrees. Now, the recipe says 350, but because I'm using this dark pan, you should always reduce your heat by 25 degrees. So if you're using a dark pan or a glass pan, those 2 materials are a better conductor of heat, which means your baked goods are gonna cook a lot faster. So I'm gonna bake this at 325 degrees for about 50 minutes. Okay, so I just took the bread out of the oven. I ended up letting it bake for 60 minutes. So I've got it on a wire rack to cool for 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna remove it from the pan, let it cool completely, and then I'm gonna make a glaze to go right on top. Okay, so my cake has cooled completely. Now it's time to make that glaze. I've got some sour cream here that's at room temperature, and I just added it to my powdered sugar. And I'm gonna add lemon juice. This is fresh squeezed lemon juice, a little bit at a time, like a tablespoon at a time, and stir it until I get it to the consistency that I'm looking for. Okay, so I ended up adding about 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then you're just gonna drizzle it over the top of your loaf. Okay, so I let that icing harden for just a few minutes, and then I cut it open so you all could see what it looks like on the inside. It is so tasty, nice, light, delicate lemon flavor. I hope you all enjoyed this quick and easy recipe. If you did, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And I have an entire playlist of quick and easy desserts that I will link in the description box. And if you haven't joined our YouTube family, we'd certainly love to have you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.